All right, thanks. Logan, you fine?
Yeah.
You just joking? Ryan.
What?
No, he's got a broken thumb. Of course, he's not fine.
Yeah, fuck. Dodge.
And he's ginger. To quote the great football movie of 1993, Rudy, dreams are what makes life tolerable. Now, to kick things off for season 2, which, guys, give yourselves a little slap on the back, something. We have made it to season 2. This is episode number 1 of season 2. We have gone through 52 episodes, which everyone listening, everyone that came on as guests, thank you very much. I didn't think we'd make it here. So, to kick things off for season 2, we've decided to do, I've got myself and 3 other friends here. We're going to talk about our dream hunts. Our dream hunts, are something that I told the boys. I said, money's no object. Don't worry about anything. If you could go anywhere in the world, hunt any animal in the world, what would it be? So we have all chosen, right, our dream hunts. And, I'm just going to go first, because normally I go last, and this time I'm going first. So, this hunt here that I've chosen, I've got it written down, ready to go. So, my dream hunt, if I could go anywhere in the world, hunt anything, would be a mountain lion hunt with hounds. Why? Because as a houndsman myself, I just love the sound of the hounds. It's not necessarily the thrill of the kill. I would go anywhere in the world. I'm not being picky or particular as to where I would, but gun to my head, if I had to choose a place, it would be Montana. Why? Well, mountain lions can be hunted in, I'm not surprised about this, too many places: Washington, Oregon, Nevada, Arizona, Utah, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, South Dakota, North Dakota, Texas, and Canada. We got British Columbia and Alberta. According to Google, Colorado has the best hunting for trophy animals taken, but Montana is also on that list for some of the best hunting. Montana is home to an abundant lion population. So I got thinking around about it, and Montana, known for its big skies and really great, abundant natural resources, I thought, that's where I'd like to go. I'd go anywheres, and not even necessarily to kill a lion, but just to tag along every year. I go tag along with a friend of mine in Maine and to hunt black bear with hounds, and I don't care to shoot or anything, just to go along and be part of it. And I talked to a guy the other night from Utah, and he's been hunting lions for over 30 years, never shot one. Just loves to go, loves to get his hands out.
Is that common to hunt for 30 years and never shoot one?
He just likes to go. My friend Mike in Maine, he's never shot a bear.
He's not that good, or what do you say?
No, they treat them all the time.
Okay, I'll never hit one then. So, you got, is that normal?
Yeah.
He just guides for him, doesn't he?
He guides for them, and he just...
It's
like me going out with the beagles after the rabbit.
Yeah.
Sometimes I shoot, sometimes I just let him go.
So he's actually been on a lot of hunts.
A lot of hunts, yeah. He's got his own...
Been a part of a lot of kills,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's right.
Thanks.
Same as my friend Mike in Maine.
Mm-hmm.
He's been on many, many bear hunts that he's got, his successful ones, all of them, a lot of them successful. He's never shot one.
Really?
Nope, just as a houndsman, likes to go along. That's what I'd like to do. So I'd go anywhere in those places to hunt them, but if I had to choose, I'm thinking Montana. So, Montana is home to an abundant lion population. Becoming the 41st state on November 8th, 1889, it is known for its wide open skies, mountains, abundant big game hunting, thanks to conservation efforts. Thanks to great conversation. Thanks to conservation efforts and hunters alike, with 97 different mountain ranges, over 3,000 pristine lakes and beautiful rivers, including the longest undammed river in the continental U.S. Montana seems like the place I've not been to. I would love to see. Logan, it'd be great to be able to explore that place with an outfitter and with their hounds and see, after a lion, see all that Montana has to offer. So their season, so I was looking this up, the season in Montana is roughly from December 1st to April 14th. Some places I saw March 31st. So we'll say December to end of March, roughly.
So it's a spring season? I guess more of a winter.
Well,
Winter.
it's winter. That'd be winter, Logan. Yeah.
Do you know if there's any reason for that?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So
when's our breeding season?
Well, that's what I was just kind
I'm
of
not
wondering. Like,
sure. I'm
is there
guessing
a
it's
rut to it?
later. I'm guessing it's after April.
Well, that would be when the kittens are older too, so you're not running fresh kittens.
Is
too.
it?
Right.
Do lions have kittens? Is that what
Yep,
baby lions called?
Yep,
Kitten?
it's called kitten. Yep.
Okay.
So the best hunting, I mean, some places they don't get any snow, but the best hunting from what I've been looking up and read is when you have some snow for the dogs to get that good scent and for you to find the tracks, and then the guides are judging by the size of the tracks if it's a big trophy tom or not and worth going after. For the prices, this is why it's a dream hunt. From what I saw in Montana, the average price is about $6,800 to about $8,800 US. The gun that I would choose, I was looking around a lot, and I kind of figured this would work. So they say that the lions aren't really that hard to kill. I'd like to use, if I did it, would be a lever action 30-30. Like I said, I'd like to just tag along for the experience of it, but if I was actually shooting, that's what I'd use.
You'd probably have an experience if you shot at a 30-30.
What's a big trophy
No.
cat?
So the big
150?
trophy cat, yeah, from what I've been reading, 150 to 180.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good sized cat right there.
Well,
that's a good sized dog.
it's
Yeah.
a pretty scary kitty. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I'd be using. That's what I'd like to use for a gun. If I, was shooting, it'd be something light to carry along, and then you've got that rounded bullet, so that way when the cat's treed up a tree, you got the branches and all that. The bullet's just going through that, and it's it's a bush gun, right? And you're going to be shooting probably through some bushes because the line will be treed. The outfitter, I was looking at a lot of different outfitters. They all seem really good, but I decided to use, if I was going to use one, it'd be Montana Mountain Lion Adventures. They're in Whitehall, Montana. They started in 2015. They probably will be doing a podcast later this season on the show, so that's exciting. So the guy that runs it, Scott, he's a second-generation outfitter. They only take a few clients each year to ensure a good hunt and that your odds of a trophy tom are a lot better and higher. So they're not, just out shooting everything. Because I've been told from different people that some outfitters do that they, that's a whole other conversation, I guess. But some just see every cat as a dollar sign, and this outfitter here does not. They want to get big trophy toms, mature lions. So they're hunting there. It's about 5 full days. They use trucks, side-by-sides, and snowmobiles with custom dog boxes to help to get as close to the treed cat as possible. So, they said your day starts really early. They're going to be out driving. We'll probably have them on the podcast to tell more. And then they're going to find a good-sized cat track, determine from that track, all right, this is a good big male tom that we're going to go after. And then as soon as daylight comes up, send the dogs on their way, and then hopefully the dogs work their magic, and within, could be a day, couple days, few hours, they will have that cat treed, and that's when you can make your decision to shoot it. Like I said, as a houndsman myself, I'd be really excited just to see the hounds work and do their thing, and that is my dream hunt of any animal, anywhere, any continent. If I had to choose, it'd be mountain lion hunting with hounds. So I'm Ken Meyer, and that's my hunt. Who is next? I want a name and your hunt.
I guess I'll go next down the line. Logan Elliott, been on before. If you recognize my voice or not, that's okay. My dream hunt, looking into it, always my dream hunt has been, definitely, even since I was a kid watching hunting shows growing up, was always elk. Kind of narrowed it down to Rocky Mountain elk out in BC. Kind of want to stay in Canada. I don't know, I just like Canadian hunting. Grew up watching a lot of shows around Canada, and just always the Rocky Mountains to me. Where I found the spot where I want to go, southeast BC. I'm going to butcher the pronouncing. Sorry for anyone's out there or their guides out there. It's the Kootenay Range.
That sounds right.
Kootenay area out in southeast BC. It's basically a giant, from what I've seen, just a giant belt of mountain ranges, including the Rockies. Just big, rugged country. I don't know, I've always thought just sitting up on a hill, on a side hill in BC on the Rocky Mountains. Like, I've only ever flown over them myself, and I still remember that to this day. From when
They
I
are
was
cool.
11 years old, I remember flying over them, and I can't imagine
Being
hunting,
in them and
being in them,
yeah.
like sitting up on top on a sunrise, and an elk bugle down in the bottom. For me personally, like if I went, I'd be bow only. I'd want to archery hunt elk, like just as close to that big of a majestic animal as you could possibly get. I don't even know if I'd be able to shoot if one came in, because I've never personally seen one in my life so far. But the guide I found was Sawtooth Outfitters, located in I think it's Kimberley, BC, but in that Kootenai Mountain Range area, and that's where they hunt. Over 350,000 acres of just pure wilderness, and
That's what they have to themselves?
yeah, based on
nice.
that, and just yeah, they're in, what I'd say, like they're around like 22 lakes and 13 different valleys, anywhere from 3 to 14 miles long. That basically, well, like valley hunting, from what I've been seeing on TV, it seems to be a whole lot of big bull elk. I'd like to go. Well, the archery season for there seems to be early September, kind of the 1st to the 10th area. So I'd like to go for a 7-day hunt. What's cool about Sawtooth, what I found too, is they have a base price
Uh-huh.
of it was around $9,000, and then in that elk hunt included, you can go after muleys, whitetail. Oh, there was one other. I'm gonna mess it up again. I think it was wolves actually.
All right, yeah.
And all you got to add on is the tag.
And probably black bear.
I can't remember if it was black bear or wolves. It was one of the
Seems
two.
like it'd be separate, though.
It was
Usually
one
you
of
have
the
to pay
two.
for the tag.
But
you
you
have to pay like
you just had
$500
you just had to add the tag on.
Yeah.
So like if you shot your elk second day, add a tag and just keep going. And so and from what I saw on the website, just they've been around for a lot of years, and it seemed like great outfit. A lot of big elk, a lot over 300-inch elk, which is, well, giant.
That's big, yeah.
For us
Yeah.
out here, like 900 to 1,100 pound elk. That's a moose. That's an eastern moose for what we hunt here in New
Yeah.
Brunswick.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just couldn't. So it's basically you get there the day before, and it's just more or less a pack out trip, like start at the main lodge and then pack out.
So you're not coming back
No.
at the end of the day to stay at the lodge.
You're going
camping.
out.
All right.
From what I understand, like you're going out and like what I'd like to do and how I saw it and what they seem to do is packing on horses or side by sides, depending on where you're going. Go up in the mountain ranges, pack out in tents, and then basically just start your morning an hour before light, get out, and then bugle in the morning and just try to get on a big.
So you're hunting during the rut, because they're bugling during the rut, I'm guessing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Archery season's I think a little early from what I understand for rut, but as archery seasons tend to be.
Yeah.
Because there's, well, a lot of less hunting pressure too, so it might be easier to find bulls. I'm not sure. Never been elk hunting. That's why I want to do it.
They rut the same
Dream.
moose, close to moose, like what the moose do here.
Okay, all right.
I think the horseback would be really cool.
Yeah,
I think
like,
that would really add to
Yeah,
the
I
but
just-
you weren't used to horses, though. You're growing an area.
well, that's the thing.
Feeling
It's
it
just
at
like
the end of the day.
I'd love to just.
Well, a lot of
wanna
what they use
see-
the horses for too is just carrying your gear.
Yeah.
Because
understand,
especially if you're like if with a hunt like what he was talking about there, if you're packing up and then you're just staying out there, you got tents and food and you got your rifle you're probably carrying,
Well, for
but
that,
just
like-
all your packs
Like they,
and stuff
they
like
would
that.
they would have it pretty packed down, and they'd be so used to taking it. But like for me to
Yeah.
put 80 pounds on my back and then throw 5,000 feet of elevation at me.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
suppose I never
as
thought
much
of
as
that part, too.
I'd love
Yeah,
to say
yeah.
how much I'd love to go out there and actually test myself, as much as see elk or do I like I'd just like to see how, because I always watch on TV and it never.
Well, it'd just be the experience.
Well, it's like
Yeah, that's-
it's happened.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
if I shot a big elk, great. But if I could even just, what would make it for me is sitting on the side of a mountain, glassing, bugling, and hear that one bugle down from the bottom of a valley. Like
That would make the dream hunt.
that would make the dream hunt pretty well.
I agree with you there.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just hearing an elk bugle across on a mountain, even just on a sunrise morning, hunting them out in the middle of nowhere. No one else knows where you are. Just one of those things. I guess is probably mostly hunters listening to this. Everyone
Yeah.
knows that feeling of sitting in the woods on a sunrise and no one else knows that you're even there, and you can just take it all in.
Including the landowner.
Except the guy in green pants walking up.
You know.
No, but that's good, Logan. Yeah, I like that. Like I said, with me with the mountain hunt, it just not even to kill, just experiencing it. You know. It's just-
That's what hunting
Yeah.
is. Like
Don't get me wrong, I'd love to shoot a big 6x6,
Yes.
420 inch elk, but
Of course, but still, you get a lot out of the experience. Just what you said.
I'd even
being out
even if
there,
I could just
hearing the bugle.
To see
whatever.
the Rocky Mountains alone is
Well,
pretty cool.
I just like seeing
Something
just to hike the Rocky Mountains alone. Just you'd forget even about the fact you're hunting. I think when you're out there, but especially doing archery too. Like archery for me is I'm a big archery avid archer myself, and I think that'd be just if I'm going on a dream hunt like this, I can't see myself taking a gun.
All right, no, that's good. That's fair enough. Dream hunt. Ryan.
Yeah, I'll go next. Ryan
I said
Aselius.
that.
I'm pretty similar to Logan, I guess. I'm around here in New Brunswick. We can hunt deer. We can hunt moose. So for me, it's always been, I guess, elk. It's massive set of antlers, but more, I guess, is where you get to hunt.
Mhm.
I'm not too specific in the area, I guess. For me, if I could hunt anywhere where those elk are, as long as it's kind of in that mountainous range, I'd be pretty happy. But I was looking at two outfitters. I was looking at a couple, or I guess it was more than two, a couple that were in BC, but then I looked at one in Idaho that I really liked. It was called Mile High Outfitters.
Yeah.
And if we're going real dream hunt here, they had one hunting package that they offered where they would pick you up from the airport, you fly in,
Yep.
they bring you to their main lodge where they do most of their hunts out of, but then they have a runway strip there, and they'll fly you then in another hour. They said it's about 2 days of horseback riding to get to this place, like when they actually have to bring a lot of stuff in and out.
Wow.
And then you hunt from this lodge there that they have set up. So you'll start your morning, you're always in the lodge, that's your base camp.
Yep.
And then every morning before daylight, you'll actually pack out from there, and then you'll start bugling right about daylight, and then you'll hunt from there.
And this one's in Idaho.
This is in Idaho.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the places too. Like I said, I looked at for mountain lion hunting too. I mean, it's unique looking there.
Yeah, and I mean
Beautiful looking.
that
unique.
borders Montana and that borders BC where Logan was talking about. So it's all part of that Rocky
That
Mountain
big
belt.
mountain
Yeah.
range.
Yeah.
So you're hunting essentially the same. You'd be hunting the same mountain lion and the same elk.
Mhm.
And for me, yeah, the reason it's a dream hunt, it just not the kill. That's a cherry on top. But I guess it's getting to experience that kind of country.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
just
Seeing something new.
packing up,
That, yeah.
heading up in the hills, glassing. The hearing of the bugling would be cool. But then you get to see a lot of other game there too. Like they got mule deer. You get the chance to see. Like mountain lion, you get the chance to see wolf. You got all that kind of stuff that's there.
Yeah.
It's the same thing where if you happen to shoot an elk early in your hunt, you have the option for that other tag if you want something. But I mean, even just the next couple of days, if you shot something, just leaving from camp and going out just exploring would be cool enough.
Well, yeah. Yeah. I think they have like decent fishing too in some of their little river systems and stuff like that.
Yeah,
If
if you were to get like the fishing permit there, I'm sure.
Yeah, but like you said, just being there in a new place and being able to explore it, I think
You're-
it's great. Yeah.
Yeah, and in this spot, you're completely on your own. Like there's no hydro, there's no nothing. Like you're there. They have power set up because there's a camp cook there.
Yeah.
So like every night when you get back, you get warm food. They got little bunkies. The guides have their spots.
Yeah, like the camping part would be nice, like Logan said, but it would be nice to come back to like
Well,
warm food.
But
like,
you'd want to do
You're-
the horseback thing, eh, Ryan?
This place here, they set out on horseback, and so
but
like
it's
you
only
pack
a
all your
day
gear.
trip and
Yeah,
Yeah,
you take that just to get where you got to go because there's no way of taking four-wheelers or side-by-sides. And if they had those there, it's a pain too because then you're lugging in fuel
You
and
think
parts
you'd
and all
be
that.
like none of us. I've ridden horse, and I think all of us here have, but I'm not a horseman.
yeah.
And riding them a lot, like you'd be sore.
Yeah.
You'd be sore, but
On this
don't want to
this
practice
outfitter's
with before.
website, they are very strict where they say there's a 250-pound limit.
All right. fair
If you
enough.
were over this, like you were not able to go on horseback. It's too hard on their horses for the country that they have to travel.
Too hard on
Burning
them,
more
probably
fuel on the
too
horse.
risky because once you get over that,
Yeah.
That's the thing about like,
And-
a lot of these.
That's good that they put that.
A lot of these
Yeah,
elk
like-
hunts, like you watch videos of elk hunts, especially sheep hunts, like nothing about it is luxurious on the body.
It's very
it's hard.
and
It is
and
demanding.
they have quite a big write-up where they say that this is very physically demanding.
Yep.
And if you do your preparation and you're in good shape, like that will increase your odds of having a
That's
successful
really
hunt.
good at the outfitter doing that. It's kind of doing their like I don't know what you'd say.
Due
call it
diligence.
Due diligence, yes. Because they're not mixing words. They're not just trying to grab your money and bring whoever in. 350
Well, imagine-
pound Louis. Like they're telling you, like, look, you've got to be in some good shape.
Well,
Now, if you're a heavier set guy, I'm sure they have hunts to cater to them where you can set out on an ATV or a UTV or an Argo, whatever it
like
is.
a wheelchair
Well,
ramp.
the thing
going.
is, you even imagine dropping all of us at 5,000 feet elevation right now and say go for a kilometer walk if it was dead flat.
Oh,
You'd
yeah.
be sucking for air pretty quick, I bet. I wouldn't. I'm just taking a guess, but
Yep.
yeah.
You would be. I'd meet you
Well,
there.
speak
No.
for yourself.
Yeah, well,
Can't hear you.
that air's thinner.
We're at
It's
5,000
different-
feet
it's different
elevation.
everywhere.
Ken's at 4,999 feet elevation.
Yeah.
I'm a little shorter than the people in this room, yeah. But that's besides the point. I'm also in very good shape.
That's another conversation, isn't it, Ken?
Yeah, I'm average. You guys are just tall.
Yeah, that's an extra.
I like that though. It's good. That's good, and that's okay that you guys chose the same animal. It just makes this a little less unique. No, I'm just kidding. It's good. It's your dream hunt. Whatever you want to do. And the elk thing, yeah, I think that's really cool. Dalton,
Yes.
what dream hunt? Money's no object. Whatever you want to hunt, the animal has to be like living, like not extinct or in a zoo or anything. But
Okay, I can't go hunt the Loch Ness Monster.
no.
Damn it.
Well,
That's a
actually,
lie.
that'd be pretty cool.
I'm out. I'm going home.
Shamu the whale.
Bigfoot.
So I'm Dalton, by the way. So my hunt is way less elegant and way less majestic, but I think way more fun.
All right, let's hear it.
My hunt, I am going with the boys, helicopter pig hunting.
That'd be
Texas.
cool. That'd be pretty cool.
They have packages where you can party hunt with helicopters,
Yeah.
and you can take multiple helicopters with multiple people. So can you imagine, like, a couple of us in each helicopter?
That would be fun.
That'd be
I've
insane.
seen them. I've been hog hunting in Florida, not from a helicopter.
Yep.
So is it mainly partial to Texas where it is more wide open and there's less foliage?
I honestly don't know. I really
Because you
don't
don't
know.
hear. I don't. Anyways, maybe other people. I don't hear about helicopter hunts for hogs in other states really.
But it
Just
could
Texas.
be a legality thing too, because I feel like Texas probably
pretty
has
wide
some
open.
stuff going on that nobody else does.
Cool
Yeah,
stuff.
they usually hunt it over ag land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually
So-
small patch trees, flush them out in the fields.
Yeah.
From what I watched on videos.
Go ahead,
So
Dalton.
the outfitter is helicopter pig hunting. That's what they're called.
Hey, that's a good name.
They're
It's
the
a-
only,
it's right to
they're the
point.
only full-time helicopter hog hunting outfitter in Texas.
Wow.
So they've got a package called the Texan Hunter Package.
Okay.
$4,875 American a person for a group of 4.
Okay.
That's not
2
that
hours
bad.
of helicopter pig hunting, and coyote gun run on ranch, and 3 nights all-inclusive lodging, unlimited ammo, team UTV
That's such
exotic scavenger hunt on ranch. I have no idea
That's
what
such
that
a
is.
Texas
Is that
thing to say,
4,900 a
no
person?
unlimited ammo.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
4,900 a person?
Yeah.
Okay.
So for 20 grand. So Team UTV exotic scavenger hunt on ranch. I have no idea what that even means.
Sounds
but
fun.
I'm
It's like
in.
a
Yeah.
Sounds
Giant,
exotic.
I'm hoping you get to
yeah,
shoot
giant
along the
kids
way.
Easter
Oh,
egg
we're
hunt?
not. Yeah, pretty much. So we're not done yet.
For like iguanas.
Yeah, probably strangle an
Boxes
armadillo
of
or
ammo.
something, right? Sporting clays, 2 boxes of 25 shells.
All right.
So go skeet shooting over there. 100 rounds of rifle shooting. Also, the last thing, 2 rounds of 50 cal BMG.
See, I've never been to Texas, but it sounds
awesome.
freaking awesome.
Yeah.
And this whole package
So
that you're
basically
talking
it's like-
about sounds really
So
Texas.
basically, it's like
Let's
it's like
just shoot
$5
everything
grand to
from
shoot
every-
unlimited guns for 3
Just
days.
kill
Yeah.
stuff and
Shoot guns.
fly around in helicopters. Can you imagine?
They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
That does sound
is my
really Texan.
ultimate,
Welcome
like,
to Texas. We're going to shoot a whole shitload of guns, all kinds of sizes. We're going to fly around in helicopters.
And shoot more guns.
Yeah, shoot
Yeah.
more guns.
We're going on a scavenger hunt for more guns.
So there's also.
And we
I was
run out of
reading-
animals. There's clays to shoot at.
So there's also a $1,200 add-on per
Okay.
All
shooter.
right, sure.
So we're
You get to
looking at
keep
another
the 50
four,
being-
So we're at about $24,800 now for
This is
4
why
guys.
it's a dream hunt.
Yes. Predator and hog night hunt. So professionally
cool.
guided hunt in an elevated custom fabricated night hunting rig.
All right.
Opportunity
I've seen
to
pictures of
harvest
this. They're pretty cool.
opportunity to harvest bobcat, gray fox, coyote, coons, and wild pigs.
So whatever you see,
Sounds
really.
good to me.
Yeah, like how could you not have fun?
Aim
With
for
4
the
guys
eyeballs.
doing that, right?
That's extra $1,200 a person?
For the add-on for the night hunt.
for the night.
So I'm guessing
Yeah.
it's night hunt like every night kind of thing, or just a one. Even if it's one night hunt,
There
that's
you go,
still
I
pretty
don't
sweet.
I'm guessing the night hunt's not during the day. Is that what you're getting
I
at, Ryan?
think it's- I think
that'd
it's
be
in the dark.
that'd be
Yeah.
a long 2
Yeah.
days. Go helicoptering and
Oh,
scavenger hunting
man.
all day, then
That hunt
Night
would
hunt
also
at
be
night hunt
brought
all
to you
night,
by
and then
Red
shoot
Bull.
in the morning.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, Red
You know
Bull
how
and Federal
tired
Premium
you'd be?
ammunition.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, that would be my dream hunt.
Hey,
Just-
I like that. That's,
Just an experience
that's
that
cool.
you would never ever duplicate here. But the same as your guys', right? Just a different.
it's a dream.
Well,
It's neat.
they all have kind of the common theme where
Yeah.
none of them is.
We can't
none
afford
of
them.
No, not that.
Yeah.
None of them is all focused on the kill. It's
Yeah.
everyone's.
It's the
It's the experience.
experience.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Ken, it was the kills. You know, it's cool, but it's not necessary.
It's
But
Oh,
for
no,
me
if
and
I'm,
Logan,
wanna see
if
the
I'm in a
golf
helicopter, I'm killing some hogs.
well, with Dalton's, yeah,
You're gonna
there's
kill
no way to
something.
not kill. But I mean, the
Dalton might
experience
not.
of all of that is what you're there for.
But can
That's
you
quite the
imagine
experience.
shooting a machine gun out of a helicopter? Can you imagine?
I could just shoot
I
at the
can't,
ground
no.
and be happy.
Yeah, let alone out of a helicopter.
Shoot at the next helicopter.
I'd pay them good money just to take me in a helicopter and me shoot at friggin' clay pigeons.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
yeah.
just say that. Maybe that's just a Wednesday afternoon for a Texan, but for us, it's pretty neat.
For New Brunswickers, that's
Yeah.
once in
Yeah.
a lifetime.
Yeah.
Not even that. Yeah.
But I mean, that's why, it's good to have dream hunts because you never know. You never know. Because the thing I like about this is I like to ask a lot of hunters, like, what's your dream hunt? And a lot of them, there's two answers I usually get. They either know right off, or they're like, I've never really thought about that before. And
Because it's honestly quite unreachable for the average person.
I don't know, but some people, like I said, they know right off, or they just
Yeah.
don't know. And I always like to, kind of get the wheels like, what would you hunt? Anything.
For me, like
and why, I guess, too,
Yeah,
is always
yeah,
interesting to know.
yeah.
like the elk thing would be cool, but for me, like there's a few things that I want to do with whitetail first. I'd like to accomplish, and then I feel like I'd be willing to move on to something like a bigger challenge. But for me, like I'd like to do a little better with whitetails, and then kind of work my way to it. I guess if I had
Alright.
to pick my
Yeah.
projector.
I really like, for me, the elk is a dream, but it's also maybe the most achievable just by when the season is. We're
Yeah.
really busy through the
Yeah.
summer, and then in the fall we're really busy. So like the beginning of September,
And what is that you're busy with, Ryan?
like dairy farming.
Okay.
So
Alright.
we're either, there's kind of a transition time where we're finished fourth cut grass, and between that and starting up corn silage.
Mhm.
And so elk season being usually the first week of September being bow season is really achievable. Like that's a kind of a time frame I can hit. And then after that, when the rifle season starts, like the early part of the rifle season is generally not too busy for us. So it makes it at a time of the year when it's possible. Like
You
to
going-
try to do a dream whitetail hunt would be impossible to try to go
Well, I
in
mean, we
October,
can
November.
shoot big bucks here.
You going bow or
We can
rifle?
get trophy
bro?
bucks here.
I would be either one. I think bow would be cool just to have them that close, but either one I'd be happy with. I think for me it's more when the time of the year would work, because bow season for elk gives you that
It's
early
tight.
season in September when they're hitting it's like a pre-rut, but then rifle season when it starts more mid-September
But
I can start to get busy.
the
I
bow
think.
think, yeah.
would add to the challenge because you guys are talking like I've been to Alberta and been around elk in person, and they, from my experience, they are really skittish. They're in herds. There's a lot of ears. There's a lot of eyes. There's a
Yeah.
lot of noses,
It's like a
They
big flock
are
of Canada geese on the
skittish.
I
ground.
was just gonna say.
and it'd be tricky. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be really tricky.
Yeah, I think I picked elk too because I think it's one of the things.
I think they're a magnificent.
Like I think it's
looking
one of the
animal.
most obtainable things that I could actually go do. And if I was going to pick one, I think it's something I want to do. I say I'm going to do.
You can never have that on the East Coast either.
No.
No, that's the thing.
See, I was honestly gonna say Alaska moose, but I had to pick like something.
That's a good one, but we can get
Alaskan
big moose
moose.
here. But your hog one's cool.
Although
Yeah, yeah,
you
it's cool.
you cannot get Alaskan size moose.
No.
No.
And also it's experience where you're hunting them.
It
Where
is.
guys
being,
hunt
being
moose
in
here,
Alaska
and
itself, yeah.
you can get fantastic trophy moose in New Brunswick, but the experience there is a lot
Well,
different.
it looked like
Yes.
a white-tailed deer compared to a Alaskan moose.
True.
Mhm.
If I had to pick a second one, I mean, it's
Like
surprised
my
no one
elk's, my elk's the size of a moose here. If I got a big one.
No one went.
Well,
with,
no one went with another continent here. We stayed within North America. I mean, if I had to pick like I said, I'm a handsman first and foremost. I'd take that hand hunting over anything. But if I had to pick something else, it'd be I'd
Like
go
another
to another
continent.
continent. Another continent. It'd be Africa for Cape Buffalo. You
That's
know.
a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Africa would be neat, I think, once you get into it, but I'm not a big world traveler.
Or leopard hunting with hounds there, which I think we're gonna have somebody on the
Leopard hunting
podcast
with
who
hounds?
talks about
Wild.
that. Yes, I guess it's very
I
wild.
bet it is.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
leopards are like 10 times more vicious than a cougar.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd probably go shoot like an onyx.
They use a lot of dogs?
Red stag are
Is
pretty
it called an onyx?
incredible hunts
Or
too.
is it orcs?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just remember Cabela's big game hunter, Africa.
Yeah, I remember. I learned a
Trying to go
lot
through the
about
animals in my
African
head.
hunting from playing that game. I'm not a gamer by any means,
Eagling.
but when I was
I remember
younger,
eagling.
I
They're
did have
cool
Cabela's African
Snakes and, yeah.
hunter, and I learned a lot about it. Eland, yes. The cool thing about Texas is that you can hunt. You can check off a lot of your African big game hunting from Texas.
If
which
you
is
want
neat.
a high fence.
Yes, it is high fenced. Yeah.
I am so okay with high
Yeah, you
fence.
can shoot a lot of
that
stuff.
doesn't bother me in the least.
I think
There's nothing wrong with it, you know?
it's cool,
I
but
don't think I'd ever hunt high fence, honestly. Myself.
I would.
more like
I never
purchasing
would.
livestock than it is.
It's
hunting.
different. It is different. I
Yes,
mean, but
of
some of
course
these
it
high
is.
fence places are like thousands and thousands of acres. So
Yeah.
I mean,
And a corn feeder in the middle.
there's a lot of corn fed
82.
Texas, but
I don't think I'd ever hunt high fence. I don't think I doesn't like if I'm gonna
I
go
would do it
somewhere
and
and pay to
smile.
do something,
I
I would
love it.
never hunt high fence.
it'd be a you get some shooting done.
I do it all with
I'd
a
do
gun,
it.
too.
I was
Yeah.
talking to me and Logan were talking about the elk hunting thing,
Mhm.
and we were looking at one outfitter. I can't remember the name of it, and it was you could pay to pick the size of elk that you wanted.
Pay per
And-
inches, yeah.
But
Oh, yeah, it was
we were
like-
talking
Like
before,
a
and it's
500 inch plus elk's like 25
we
a
were-
grand.
lot of those big high fence whitetail places are like that, too.
But we were
Yeah.
talking about it. We're
Yeah,
like,
they are,
I don't
yeah.
know if I'd want to prepay for the
Well,
size of
it's-
animal I want because then I already know what I'm going. Like I want the hunt.
It's different,
I
but
want
I mean,
the chase of what I could see. I don't whether it's a smaller or
Well, that's the
bigger
thing, like,
bull.
if I want to hunt high fence whitetails, they're going to send me 8 pictures of these are the deer you could shoot, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, whatever, pick one.
Oh, it's still.
I know
I would.
that is how it is.
it's still a trophy.
It's still. Is it? It's ethical, yes. Is it cheating? Yeah, it is. All right.
Yeah, but
we're
I
not
can
going to
go-
mix words cheating. But is it cool and unique? Yeah, I'm not
I
knocking
can
it.
go
I'm
to
not
my
knocking it,
pasture
yeah, I'm
and
not-
drop a cow, or I could charge you to do it. It
I'm not
wouldn't
paying
be
to
much
shoot the
different,
cows.
but I'd still love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would.
Especially the
I
ones
don't even
that
think
eat.
I'd honestly enjoy it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just not for me.
I've never been in that
It
position.
doesn't
We're
matter, I'm
talking, we have endless money, right? Like, we're not talking like, we all make
If-
our
Yes,
salaries.
if money was no object for your dream hunt, yeah.
Not all of us are truck drivers.
Well, you'll never achieve your dream hunt driving truck. Or maybe you will, I don't know.
Unless it's filled with cocaine.
Yeah. That's too much, Dalton. What I mean, like I said, if I had to choose another one, different continent, it'd be Cape Buffalo in Africa. I mean, if you guys had to choose just right offhand, another spot, that doesn't have to be another continent. Your second runner-up.
You know what,
Giraffes in Africa.
All right, that's cool.
Headshot.
Yeah.
I always
Yeah.
thought muskox would be cool.
Of course, Dalton
Actually,
hunts
that's
up with
really
it.
cool.
Yeah, I think actually I'd go muskox.
That's why I hate them. They have one.
No, I'd actually go up with my buddy in Yukon and go bison hunting in Whitehorse.
Actually, the bison hunting would be
Yeah,
amazing.
bison
The
hunting.
muskox is really cool. The bison hunt is probably my third pick.
Yeah,
Bison anywhere. You know? Yeah.
I think I'd still go Yukon.
Ron, if
Something
you had to
Yukon.
pick a second one,
It would either be red stag,
cool. In New Zealand?
Yep.
Nice.
Ooh.
or it would be. I guess they're incredible to hear.
Oh yeah,
They
they're
roar.
the
They roar,
weirdest.
yes.
Roar, yeah.
Yeah. So it'd be
Could
that.
you do one for us, Ryan?
No.
I don't know how to do it.
So
It's a roar.
It would
It's
either
more
be
of a-
that,
that's like
or
a
it'd
grumble.
be a similar style. Like, I think most of my dream hunt's probably going to be something like mountainous, like very physically demanding. So,
a sheep hunt. when you
so
do that,
yeah, it
that's
would be
really
something. It would be
physically
something like a
demanding.
sheep hunt, something where you're just it's glassing. You're basically out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, if I pick bighorn sheep hunt, I'd probably take a rifle. Probably not
Yeah.
gonna do that.
Yeah,
one.
you're not going to bow hunt that one.
Whoever's bow hunting those, hats off to you, because
Yeah, if you've
those
got one
hunts
with a
are
bow, wow,
incredibly hard.
that's impressive.
with a rifle.
Is that even a thing, though? Does anybody actually
They
bow
do.
hunt?
Oh, they do.
yes, they
Really?
do. Yeah,
It's people do it, but that is an awfully tough hunt.
yeah, oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
tough enough for like people wait their
Yeah,
whole
if
life.
you're gonna go once, you're probably
People
not
wait their
gonna-
whole life to get a tag to go with a rifle,
Yeah.
and they don't even have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like getting a shot off at one.
Dalton's second hunt.
Hmm.
No money or no object. And by the way, I liked your first one. That's cool.
Elephant.
All right, I like your second one too.
And I'm
That's pretty
shooting.
cool.
We had this
What
conversation
caliber?
before.
What
You call it
caliber?
caliber, Dalton?
What is the biggest possible caliber I can shoot? I don't
think
care.
I think there's a 425.
No, they make bigger than that.
I don't
It's a
care.
five-
If my
30-06, isn't
collarbone
it?
Is it like a
sticking out of my back.
516 nitro? No,
520.
505. They make a 500 something nitro.
Okay, one of those double
I do
barrel,
believe.
like blow
Yeah.
my collarbone right through
Yeah,
my back.
yeah. No,
I
don't worry,
even
do
care.
it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna
that
like,
hunt. You have to be 250 pounds plus.
when they say, I gotta gain weight.
On that one,
When,
there's a minimum of 250. Yeah, exactly.
Just to
plus.
fire the
Yeah.
rifle and not.
You can't
when
ride
they
horses
say-
to
when
the
they say
elephant,
how
but
much-
you can use the gun for it.
Yeah, when they say how much gun do you want, I'm gonna say all of it.
Well, with
That's
with
my
an elephant, it's like anything. I think that it's shot placement is one, and
Well, that's
That's
any
why I
angle.
need a
and
big
caliber.
gun.
Yeah, and caliber.
I think caliber. Like I don't
Yeah.
think. Yeah, my 6'5".
Like one of the biggest land mammals on
Yeah,
the
30 on 6,
Earth.
not cut.
Yeah.
No.
it'd be shot placement and caliber. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely some caliber with it.
That's a cool one.
Yeah.
I saw a deal
There
on
seems to be a
Facebook
theme
not
here
long
with
ago.
me, doesn't there? I'm really reckless in my dream hunts.
No, that's cool.
You guys are like,
It's-
oh, I want to watch the sun come up on the Rocky Mountains. And I'm like, let's kill stuff.
So I was like, I don't want my fiance to know if I'm living today or tomorrow.
Nothing
I'll
lit.
go after
I want
everything.
everything dead.
I'm not even wearing my seatbelt in the helicopter hog cut.
Dalton's not strapped in
And
at
I'm
all.
shooting
Yeah.
at the other helicopter.
Yeah.
Recoil's the only thing holding me in.
Dalton's like, I need a gun.
Yeah.
Dalton's
Yeah.
like, I need a gun option that has more bullets in it. I can shoot faster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay, what do you have
Because
built fed?
this bolt action's too slow when I miss.
Yeah, there's gonna be some wild stuff. I get my way.
Oh.
Oh, those are good, and I like that. That's what dreams are made of, and dreams are, what makes life worth living. You just never know what is going to happen and what you could accomplish. And it was interesting. I always love to hear people's dream hunts. Like I said, it tells a bit about the person,
Mhm.
and
Oh no.
I like it. Yeah, it makes
Yeah,
you
'cause
look a
you-
little reckless, don't it?
Yeah.
And I
Little
like it
trigger
too because
happy.
people, they just kind of smile when I ask them sometimes, and they're like, it's never. Some of them, they already have it in mind and they never thought of it, but they think it's cool to think of, because you never know.
You
What's
said you're going
possible.
to take all of us when you finally win a bingo at the Legion, eh?
Yeah, because I don't play at bingo too much, a little bit. And I'll tell you, Joyce on the cards there, she's cheating. I know she is. No, I don't play bingo a little bit when Joyce isn't playing. But all right, boys, thanks for coming on.
Great conversation, as you would say.
I hope you guys
Thanks.
listening
Thanks,
have
Ken.
thought about, what your dream hunt is, and maybe this resonates with you a little bit, and maybe you can achieve it, and you got a great story, and you'd like to talk to us and come on the podcast about it. We'd love to hear it. Until next time, see ya.